update video on the ECTO-1. I've installed the roof rack. I'm not installing the smaller pieces because I don't want them to get broken, at least not yet. Well, I never want them to get broken, let's be honest about that. But that means that I have done this part of step 1. I've even painted the framework, so I guess I'd better update the guide. Right, so all those loose parts are painted, but as you see, they're not on the roof rack, because I don't want any of those parts to get broken. And the next part that's going to go on the car is the windows. The windows. Now it appears they're in 2 sections, but I only see 1 section here. Unless, of course, the other window is in another section that I don't know about. And yes, it is. It's right here. You see? Front section, back section. And I'm going to keep them protected in the glass for as long as possible because I don't want anything to happen to them. Because the next step, once the glue is dry, is to turn the thing upside down and put the windows in. And then you assemble the other pieces to the roof rack. I'm doing everything in reverse order because I don't want anything to go wrong. However, maybe it's best to wait until the entire assembly is complete and do everything in order, because it appears that you have to install a ladder and everything else before you even do anything else. So okay, so maybe the best step is to go back all the way to part 1. See, I did this beforehand, as you see, but let's go back to part 1 and let's assemble all the parts which you have on these sprue trees. Well, at least the side gas tanks and everything. You can at least do that. And then everything will be good. Those were the stickers, not the decals, because the decals didn't work. Those spotlights were put in place before the roof rack, as you see. Some of the spotlights had to be a little lower than others, but at least I managed to color the blue on the front of the spotlights, manually, of course. And I was worried about clearance between the left side hoses and the roof rack, but it appears my fears were unjustified. And any smudges on the black skeletal will be covered up by the gas tanks and stuff that are on the side of the roof rack anyway. So that's all for now for the ECTO-1. Just a brief update for May 7th of 2025, and we'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.